Hello, welcome all. I am the Mysterious JG.
And I'm still the Lethal Feline.
Welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 2, not Grand Theft Auto, even though JG hastily assembled a Grand Theft Auto video moments ago. When last you joined, well, it's not quite last time you joined us. We've done a little since, but fairly recently when you joined us, it was so that we could get our asses handed to us by the final main story boss. And to that end, I was made aware through a combination of comments and me doing my own research. Oh, it turns out that God's natural defenses against COVID are stronger than any vaccine, by the way. But I also, in my own research, I discovered that we really should have been taking advantage of item duplication. It just means feeding gems to this. I'll tell you the first thing.
Yeah, and just for the viewers at home, what is this called?
So this thing is the... I don't know what the fuck it's called. It is the samovar. It's the magical strainer. Like, I think in an earlier game we had to stick like a bunch of butt plugs into this, but now we just kind of have it. And it has essence refinement.
I really just wanted to see, folks at home, if JG remembered what the multiple cauldron was called.
The multiple cauldron? Is that even what it's really called, or do you make up?
That is what it's actually called.
Okay. Well, the multiple cauldron is one of many gem sinks in the game, but there's ways to make infinite gems or through alchemical processes and stuff. But there's also this, which I think is much easier.
You go to the wet city of the stars.
You go to the wet city of the stars. You have a sufficiently leveled up axe. Within close proximity, there are a bunch of trees. Like, I probably would want to chop down about 5 trees.
Mm-hmm.
You can really min-max this shit by actually going into your inventory, and there are buttons to make this go faster. The I got everything because that's right, because I actually came back. But if we were just looking at the basket before we teleported back, we would just have the recent items, and we could drop the ones that aren't worth that many gems to make room for the ones that are. But basically, every so often, you're just going to... Oops, sorry, hold on. You're just going to... Let me start this over. You're just going to grab all the damn logs. Feed them all in. If you grab as many as I can fit in a basket, getting rid of the ones that aren't worth garbage, you can get like 60,000 gems per trip.
As demonstrated here.
As demonstrated there, when I just got a tiny little haul. But I think that's just a quick way, like, you know, I could be listening to like fucking riff tracks or lethal streaming or whatever, and I can just get
that happens.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's happened before, just not in the last 3 or 4 years. But get my gems. But the main thing is that you can fucking duplicate items, which means made a really good yellow neutralizer. Like, just like fucking min-max this shit. Now we got like a dozen or like 18 really good yellow neutralizers, as opposed to like ever fucking around with not using the best available yellow neutralizer. And as a result of this sort of thing, the only like super god tier item I have gotten around to making is one for Ryza. But Ryza now has, this is what she was equipped with before when we fought the final boss. This is what she would have now. Like double attack, almost double defense, kind of almost double-ish speed. It's just
and whatever better. A celestial meteor XL is.
Yes. And that actually brings up a little fun point too, which is that you only get one special effect, right? This has alchemy basics. It raises the power of core items. That's the one you get on your first tier Whoppet. If you go through the whole alchemy thing and you build the first tier Whoppet and then transform it into the second, rather than starting on the alchemy trail for the second tier Whoppet, you'll be hitting things along the way to power it up. You'll get a better second tier weapon by starting on the first recipe than you will by jumping to the second. Every tier of recipe has a new effect that will kind of overwrite the default effect for the prior tier. So, like, she's got Alchemy Basics, but if we gave her an inversion, that's got Mysterious Power. Alchemy Basics is actually arguably probably better than all the other stuff. And if you're really paying attention, you can make a point of not replacing it with a different skill. And this is what I was reading about. I was like, oh, that's very interesting. And I took a lot of trouble to figure out how to do that, and then realized, oh, but if you get Nocturnal Relic, which I think is a DLC, like, extra tier, they're like, oh, unless you get the DLC weapon, in which case, you know, then you could drop Alchemy Basics and get Celestial Meteor. Because Celestial Meteor reduces CC costs of items and increases the damage that they do. So, fucking A, do that.
Yeah, pay to win is the best strategy.
I don't remember, like, I got them all as a package. It was, like, whatever it cost. It wasn't very much. But, like, no, I think if we had the next tier down from this, we would still probably be fine. Because I think this also unlocked DLC story content, which is why I bothered. But the thing that we could do now, which I have not done at all, is try to get us better armor. So I thought we could dick around with that on screen, and if we get bored, we can just go look for heads in the world. Although there's not really that many left, is there? I think the other thing we could do is try to figure out the rest of Mirage Land, and I know we now have a better ring, so we could, like, get the shit in the Ancient Mana Workshop.
We have the ring that hits all color of drone?
All color of drone, yes.
Excellent.
So, equipment-wise, I don't think we've gone that far down the armor trail. Because, like, Mystic Robe is not showing that it would unlock anything. Which, now I'm kind of wondering about that. I thought we would want to...
Isn't that an item, though?
Yeah, you're right.
Item?
It's not even armor. Armor's over here. There. So what we probably want, like the highest tier, here we go. We could build a soldier's cuirass. We have not unlocked Radiant Plate. We have not, I think that's what we got to do then. Is if we, I guess if we start at a Traveler's Coat, we could just try to build the best one ever. But I'm almost positive if I start down this trail, I'll find some item that we don't actually have. And need to start over. So let's just build a shitty-ass one, just so we've got all the recipes. So do I have any shitty bestial layer? I do.
Yeah, this bestial layer has a little smog in it, so it's not as good.
It is not, it is, yeah, it would not pass like Gavin Newsom standards at all.
You take this one to emissions, they're all like, this bestial layer is not going to pass. You can't register this.
So we want to head for recipe. Cloth-wise, I'm probably going to have to use better cloth than I want to, just because I may not have... Ah, I need to make, like, super highfalutin electrodes anyway. Because I've only got mediocre electrodes. I don't have ones that are, like, fully powered up.
So we'll use cloth brand cloth instead. And now for the Oreo stove.
Actually, I'm going to use electrode, because even that cloth brand cloth is better cloth. But I need to make better electrodes later. Or Eldro codes, I should say. So we'll go ahead and synthesize the... Well... We could plow through and get another recipe. We might as well. Yeah, we haven't done anything with armor.
Maybe that's why we're getting our ass whooped.
It could be, yeah. We've kind of been sleeping on the concept of armor.
The game has rightfully punished us for that. Good.
Well, I mean...
Looks like we're going to need another Oreo ingot for this.
We had done a bit with armor. We hadn't outright ignored it, but no, we had not done... Let's just use a better ingot and the world would be the path to our door. Nope, still need more than one. I will certainly have more chopping down trees and shit to do after this is over, just to keep things going. But we got puny leather. Apparently that is a problem. I'm going to have to go hunt good puny leather down. Mimicry robe. We do not have a Philosopher's Stone to get secret garb.
What's even the point?
I know. Fairy Cloak, I think, is the path we actually want to follow, though.
Do we have enough puny leather to make this happen, though? It doesn't look like it.
We may not. I might have fucked us.
No!
You know what? I'm not even sure that we... I'm wondering if we need to unlock those starting thingies or if we can just skip down to... Yeah, we're gonna run into some issues here with, I might have to go do some puny farming.
Green powder. Oh. You've made it a fairy cloak. Now what?
That is a good question. I don't know if it's as important to build armor from the very first recipe available as it is with weapons, although it probably is. Dread leather, I think, is... Dread leather to... Yes, layered velvet is the top tier armor that is kind of recommended. So if we can just get all the way to that recipe, I think we'll be doing okay.
And then could we just duplicate the dread leather we make?
Yes, but we're probably not going to be able to make very good dread leather. I will definitely have some off-screen to do. This is kind of so that people will not be completely left out of the core game mechanic that is alchemy. I think I'm going to have to go back, to really get the best out of this, I'll have a bit more work to do. But now you guys can understand the basic... I'm having to grind for gems so that I can duplicate. I'm going to have to make a really good pieces of dread leather, although, no, I have not done that. Make some really good pieces of dread leather, because that's something you make. I don't think you find it. And then duplicate those once I've got some really good ones. That's kind of where this whole thing's going. So we will, I just want to confirm here. Oh, there's something called White Order. That might be DLC only. I don't know. But I think we've done enough for now. So this will have decent stats just based on the fact that I had to use... Yeah, this will be S level, even though I didn't go out of my way to make it as good as we could. So this will probably still be better than what she's wearing. I know that I could have made a better one. Layered velvet. Because we do get to keep these recipes that we pass through along the way.
That's the first time we have ever done that on screen.
So I'll let them all have their moment of ding as we wander towards camera against my control. Ow!
Oh, my shins!
Right. So now, yeah, Soldier's Cuirass A. Alright, that had 79 defense. But if, as I said, I didn't make the min-max best one we could, but the, where did it go?
It's right directly.
Yeah, that gives her... See, this is not blowing the old stats out of the water. Although it is definitely an improvement.
I do like how it has resist KO as well. Do we want to see if we can duplicate that before we actually put it on the Ryza, or can we duplicate it from on her person?
No, that's a good point. If I wanted to duplicate it, which... I actually would want to make better ones than this, but it is duplicatable.
Do we want to fight this boss on screen today?
Actually, I wasn't planning to. I figured I would showcase this and then get other people, because there's a whole thing I'd have to go through too. We haven't upgraded our accessories, or not accessories. Yeah, accessories for a while either. There's a lot more min-max than we could do. But just to get to where we've got decent armor on our party members. Because that didn't break the bank. So
especially since apparently we can get 60,000 of those gems just with, you know,
yeah,
10 tree runs.
For sure. So this is this is doubling everyone's defense, but I went ahead just based on having a better weapon for Ryza. I went ahead and fought it off screen and still didn't win. Got a lot farther, but didn't win based on just upgrading the Woppet. Although you will note her Woppet carries with it like oh, it only carries 6 defense. So
I was gonna say that's
the wrong one though.
Not yeah, that's not the
110 defense. So it did make a difference. I mean, you're right though. Just giving them, even if I didn't min-max the fuck out of it, just giving them that better armor might keep them around long enough to we could at least play with it. Might be a good way to wrap up this video. Because I don't want to put a bunch of time into min-maxing equipment and then come to find out, oh, the DLC just gives you new areas to pick up stuff, but there's no new, like, you know, Throne Lady bosses. Like, I don't actually know whether the post-game content of this is going to feature higher-end battles.
Mm-hmm.
I would suspect it would. Otherwise, it really is pay to win. Let's give you an area to go farm stuff to break the story, which is already winnable without them.
Yeah, you can just go and find a tree covered with Philosopher's Stones.
It's a Philosopher's Stone cave. The cave is actually made of Philosopher's Stone.
You just use your bomb rod and bam, you have plenty of them. Thankfully, it's just patiently waiting for our return. We can't let this thing get loose!
Everybody cut foot loose.
We're not gonna lose this time! Probably. Maybe.
Oh, I guess the game does recognize we already lost to it. That's kind of fun. Alright, so I don't expect to win this, but we can give it a shot.
Well, I can already see the life bar depleting much faster. This is with only one character with better attacks.
Ow.
You say ow.
Yeah, and then our hit points are doing a hell of a lot better. It has more than one form. They've switched up the thing. You don't beat the boss and then a new form comes out, or maybe you still do. But this off screen, I took its hit points down and it transformed without us going through all its hit points.
Travelers, it's doing it.
It's doing it. It's gonna turn into like a really slimmed down. It's gonna go Frieza styles. It starts big and bulky, and then it takes off its weighted clothing, which in Frieza's case was weighted body.
Now with wings.
Gives you wings.
Just hanging out that thorax for everyone to see.
I'm trying to get my, maybe I can't get a higher okay, tactics level did go up. I'm trying to max out the tactics level before I start using a lot of stuff.
I was gonna say, we haven't even used a single core charge item yet. Which is probably fine, because now it's going batshit mode, so now is the time to use it.
Alright, let's try... I don't actually want to use Dark Explosion until... because we only get to use that once.
Okay.
So let's actually hold on.
Who's bottom? Horse and smoke.
Why do I use half a flute?
Look at those big angry red numbers. It's nearly broken. Come on, folks.
Come on, break the fucking thing. I'm thinking it's got to have a second form. That was too easy.
Too easy. Send me a real monarch. Not this pretender for the throne.
Well, let's see. Maybe we did just win the game. Or hit enough story that we have a little break.
No, no, no. We're not losing again.
For real, so. Well, I might have saved myself a lot of off-screen min-maxing if it turns out we didn't need it at all.
All I know was a little push from your good friend Lethal.
Well, I mean, there was considerable off-screening done to get to where we are, but yes,
Yeah.
duping that thing instead of just saying, now let's go explore the fucking Fire City is probably a good move. I'd say so.
Hey, it put its armor back on.
Did we win? And by we, I mean you guys. Huff, huff. I can't believe I had to fight another one of those. Unless that's
Actually, I
Tao.
think that's Tao talking.
Looks like I'm still alive and in one piece. I'm alive again.
I'm not sure. My plan is working. The conditions are set to close the gate. It's only a matter of time now.
Great, so that's it.
It's falling over, is it?
Thank goodness. But we can't pause.
But before I close the gate, Ryza, you have to make a decision. Will you return your creature to the underworld? I mean, once the gate is closed, it will never open again.
What do you mean, creature?
I understand. I've decided already. If it does return, you'll lose all power that you've gained.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
The Style Child told us all about it. You know that alien woman? Mm-hmm. Surely you've all seen the strange power that Ryza has been manifesting within the ruins. With her, seeing memories. She's seen images of the past, absorbed remnants of memories.
Wait, you mean will our equipment be de-leveled, or?
And that goes for your alchemy too. You've gained unexpected new powers, and that went away too fast. It's because you and that creature are resonating and sharing mana. That's illegal.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. What do you think you're doing?
I'm guessing that's Tao.
Did you lose all of it?
I don't care about any of that. I decided long ago that Fee should return to the underworld. I want him to live and be healthy and be a good boy.
Be healthy in hell.
Fee.
Apologize to Ken in hell.
I love you, Fee. Always and forever. You'll always be my little buddy.
Oh.
Fee.
This is your fault, Lethal. We would never have had this happen in this video if you hadn't told me to dupe that armor. I hope we meet again, Fee, and you can be my partner. Fee, I'll always remember you, unless I get really drunk.
No matter how far apart we are, you will always remain my friend.
Live long and prosper. I hope we can meet again on the other side someday. Break on through, man. Please don't forget about us, Fee.
Fee?
Take care of yourself, okay? Promise me, Fee.
Nope. I mean, Fee.
Lila just doesn't care. Hey, what about Boss and his dad? They're gonna be very upset.
No one cares about them. Yeah, remember when Patty almost died? I forgot about that.
Yeah. That's great. Oh, Ryza. I mean, there is a...
Glad we had Lila's boobs in the shot there.
Yeah. I didn't even cry when Patty almost died.
Adds gravity to the moment.
Bye-bye.
Actually, completely forgot Fee's voice. Bye-bye, mama.
Oh, wait, Fee is actually... Did he learn to say bye-bye at the end? Is that his parting gift?
I think he was just saying that internally. I don't think there... Maybe he did telepathically send that.
I'll see you again someday. I miss him so much already. It's only been 5 seconds. It's just ever so cute. Come on, let's go home.
Let's say, who's gonna put a hand on her shoulder? No one.
Who is saying that? Back to the Atelier, okay,
Come
Ryza?
on, let's
There,
go.
Ryza?
Oh, okay.
And by home, I mean to your home, where we all hang out against your will. Well, there you go, folks. That feels like a place to call it a video. But I guess when we come back next time, is the game over? I mean, Atelier Ryza 1 had an ending that it was like fucking Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. It took a while, so the game may in fact be over, and we will not necessarily be the first to know. But I do know that we're not going to have any more Fee. This will be a feeless run. Thanks for watching. We miss you, Fee.
Bye.